spooky as Jim keeps putting his hand on my leg.
That's not his hand.
As a yellow bird,
Sure.
Hey, you Sue Bear Bestie.
The yellow fish and a golden
He's a goldfinch.
Up, down, right, left, A, B, start, select, and we'll have 30 lines.
Sweet. Feel the urge to put on tight jeans and beatnik hats and sunglasses.
I feel like putting on a leather jacket, some jeans, and being a rebel without a cause.
Good morning, everybody. The part of Rose today is being played by Pants. How we all doing? How we all doing?
I feel betrayed. I feel betrayed and lied to. I believe Pants had clothes on, and I was told he was nude. So.
Well, remember, today is the Saga of Pants Free Tuesday, and Pants is playing Rose, and he's not wearing pants.
Pants is free at last.
Pants is free.
He is wearing pants. He's wearing slacks.
And Parson says that since Pants is Rose, he's too loud.
Are you telling me I'm slacking?
I am telling you, you're slacking.
Not to cut this short, but want to say.
Stop using his real name. Stop doxing him.
Don't get tacky, Jim.
Hey, Facebook Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Just want to jump in and thank everyone who has taken part in the wet food drive. We are getting there for stocking up for the first half of the winter. We'll probably have to do this again in January, but thank you so much for what's come in so far. Thank you, Greg Jonick, for participating in particular, and everybody else who has sent in things so far.
The cargo,
very nice.
The cargo was very well deserved, needed.
Also, want to make it clear that I did not take a bribe yesterday. Colin Campbell said some offensive things over a masshole. While I can't punish him for saying things on another server, I can divorce people from people who literally want to kill him. So Colin is taking he has 29 more days in being divorced from everyone else in the Chili folder or the Chili area over on my server. Colin's got his own area to play in, and even though we did get a donation immediately afterwards for the cat drive, it was totally not connected. And Gia, no, I don't lie about you. We just embellish the truth sometimes. Hey, Becca.
Hey, hon.
You know, Gia's. You know, okay. I can't really say. But we're
careful, Your Holiness. Careful.
Yes,
there has been
the boss. Remember,
there's been some disturbing information coming out, and there may or may not be some rather disturbing news about Gia.
Oh, what
I can't go into it. I can't. I'm waiting to vet some information.
Okay, from the vet. You're getting your information from the vet.
Well, the Papal-Roddy's vet is, a holy man. So
No.
You're not.
So
On September 9th, 2024, a late-night traffic stop reveals an unsettling and unexpected sequence of events.
This
The
story-
incident
Yes,
begins
it
when
will
a
be
patrol officer
unsettling.
spots a
What-
vehicle
what I-
erratically
what
moving
we
along the road,
discovered.
occasionally braking without reason and failing to stay within its lane.
Hello, ma'am.
hi.
Sergeant Rodriguez, Celestial Police Department. Why are you trying to find a place to go to, or what's going on?
Yeah, so I was kind
You
of.
keep stopping while you're driving this way. You keep
Yeah.
stopping. So
Well, yeah, I didn't want
Okay,
to spill
fo-
my vodka.
Okay, folks, this is another potential wife for NCR. She's got reddish black hair and tattoos. That
Ooh.
puts her in the category. Right, NCR?
I am a sucker for those things, yes.
Yes. And she's very young. Most of us will not live to see when she turns 50, unfortunately. But still, advances in aging technology may make our lifespans a bit longer than
a bit spannier.
Yes.
Well, look, I've been dabbling in creating homunculi, but I'm sorry, I can't find all the ingredients to make a perfect body for Jim.
You're trying to make a body for Jim, and
Whoa.
I'm the disturbing one.
I always just start with a nice stock of ballistic gel and season to taste.
Just a taste.
Well,
Just a
Well,
smack roll.
see, here's
Smack
the
roll.
thing. I got most of the ingredients. I've got the ammonia. I've got the saltpeter. I'm having a hard time getting the fluoride and the other 14 trace amounts of ingredients I'm going to need.
Well, if rumors of potential cabinet members are true, you should probably stock up on fluoride while you have the chance. So.
Yes.
Well, you see,
I'm
here's
wondering
the
what's
thing.
going on.
I've got everyone else's bodies made. I got Phil's, I got Pants, I got Hank's, I got Rose's. Got one for Gia that she paid extra for, but
Ooh.
Speaking of, hey, Mr. Rican.
hey, Mr. Rican, thank you for that article. I mean, I don't know why Gia insisted on looking like a 1970s Dolly Parton with a bigger ass, but I work on commission.
It's so strange.
Were you
though.
working-
NCR invited me over last night, and all I remember is him asking me if something smelled like chloroform. Then it just gets hazy.
And I, hey, Diver Dan. Also, I want to know if she was formed as Dolly Parton. That means you were working 9 to 5 on her model.
Working
Yes.
9 to 5.
What a way to make a living.
Now let's get back to your future bride. Now
Baby,
she says she was
get
kind of
me
confused, so let's see what she has to say.
Confused?
It's all
Where are you
taken
trying to
and
head
no
to?
given.
Hey, Jared.
That's home. Okay. Do you have a driver's license, registration, insurance, please?
Central 978 Walker Drive.
Is this vehicle registered to you, ma'am?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And where are you coming from that you're heading home to have any MSCA?
So I
Central
dropped off my
978 Walker
friend
Drive.
It's an offensive question to ask.
I've been
Yeah.
looking because of.
She's
That
looking.
was a
She's
yes.
looking. NCR. She's looking.
She's looking for you, NCR.
We don't know that.
Gothic Sparrow's in his traditional .235.
Well, I'm going with my traditional .1 or 215. .215.
What do you think from her so far, Pants? As Subaru says, .124.
Oh, she's completely sober. 0.002.
Okay.
Valence says .169. NCR, what do you got?
What was the highest? What was the last highest one?
The highest one is 0.235. The next is 0.169.
I'm gonna go 0.256.
256. Okay, then. Jared's in at 0.119.
Oh,
Valen's
hey,
in at 0.169.
hey! While I'm thinking about it, I got something real quick.
Okay.
I do have something for Parsons.
Parsons, you've got a package.
Yes. This morning it was a little chilly out, and my wife went to make sure that her car starter worked. And then she comes back in and she goes, I need to put on a coat. And of course, what does she put on? Her puffy coat.
Oh my God.
Well, let's add to it being chilly out. What did you discover about your car today, Mr. Pants? I mean, Rose.
Somehow, inexplicably, overnight, chili broke into my house and broke my car windshield. There's a 8-inch crack leading from the upper right-hand corner down towards the center.
You hear that, folks? It was chilly out, and all of a sudden, his windshield is cracked. Gia's in at 0.216, Lemon Drop's in at 0.219, and hey, Epiphanies, welcome back.
And apparently I better
understand
watch
he's
my
upset about
back
Charlie,
and
but-
my dog. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Do you remember when my last chair broke? It was chilly out that day too.
That's right.
Now, my question is, under your windshield, was there Nutella?
Not that I could find.
You might want to check that.
You know, I
don't
did
think so.
find shards of a indestructible trifold.
But was that one you were using as a diaper, or was that a new one?
Turns
It was
out
one
they're
of-
indestructible, but not waterproof.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
I'm afraid to.
You're nervous? You dropped off your friend. Is it nearby over here?
Yeah.
And you're heading home to Avenue Amos? Yeah. Okay. Do you have your driver's license?
Central 821 Walker.
Have you ever been pulled over?
No, never.
I've never been pulled over.
Oh, and yes, Sue Bear, it is a very pretty one.
Recognizing these red flags, the officer initiates a traffic stop. As the officer approaches, the driver, a visibly anxious young woman, seems confused and nervous, providing only partial answers. She states she's returning home from a friend's house after a difficult evening, citing personal issues. However, her vague responses and jittery behavior prompt.
Diver Dan, we've got an area called, what did I rename it today? Over in our Discord server, we've got an area called Share Your Stuff. Or wait, no. Video and channel suggestions. If you want to throw some in there, please do so. We'll consider anything to go in, to be featured here on the show. And let's see, who did I miss? Facebook Karen's at a 0.197, and someone else had someone in there, I think. Gia 0.216, Lemon Tart 0.219. Hopefully we caught that all up.
Prompt the
And
officer
don't-
to question further.
And don't
Where
forget
do you
the
usually keep
veiled
your
threat
driver's
to my life and my dog from Gia.
Oh yeah, Gia's going to use her connections. That's all we can say, as Mrs. Tom's in with a 0.213.
You're back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm really nervous. I've never been pulled over before.
Okay.
Hasn't she said that like 3 times now?
Yes.
Nine, 28, 29. She's like Boyd Charles Adam Lincoln 28 break.
Yeah, supposed to be drinking.
I will right now. Yeah, because eyes are like.
Really?
Yeah.
And if you're trying to get heavy, you didn't see him in the bottom, not anywhere close to that either.
Miss Miramontes, so you told me you were heading to Nevada. But at first you said you're going to Avenida Mesilla.
1146. The same as Mesilla.
No, so there's Avenida de Mesilla, and then Nevada's a whole different street.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've had a really rough night with a partner, so...
You had a really rough night with a partner? Okay. What does that mean? Like...
So it means I got broken up with.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No.
So
No? Have you had anything
she's
to smoke
single
tonight?
in CR.
No? Okay. Do you know where you left your friend at? Or what address you left your friend at? Do you know by any chance? Or
I don't.
no? Or what street it was off?
No, so I left my friend at do you know where Code is? They call that 10.
Little Toad Creek?
Yeah.
Okay, and then?
Yeah, and I left him there, and then I came back home.
You left them there and then came back home?
Yeah.
Okay, and did you pick them up again, or
No.
you just dropped them off?
Yeah.
So, Little Toad Creek is that way, but you're coming from this way.
Yeah, so I tried to take myself back home at 233 Avenue, and I was listening to music because I was very sad.
Okay.
Getting home, but I haven't really gone back home aside from dropping on my friend Sydney.
The officer carefully notes her shifting story, which starts to raise more suspicion. Throughout their conversation, the driver seems evasive, changing details about her destination and the events leading up to the stop.
Okay, so why if you're
Well, maybe
on
she's
a
just
road, if you're on a straight road, I know there's construction here and stuff, but
Yeah.
if you're coming down this road and it's just a straight shot, which is why I pulled you over, why are you continuously stopping and going like 10 miles per hour?
University of Valley. Nervous. Like, I have never driven through, I don't know, like I've never driven through here in a construction road.
You've never driven through a construction road?
No, not here, like, certainly.
Okay.
Apparently she's done it in other places, just not there.
Tonight? Okay. Do you have family in town or anything like that? Friends? You don't have friends or anything like that? Okay. Give me a second, okay? Miss Miramontes, can you step out for me?
Yeah. Okay.
Just they're all not always doing that.
Your brother's gonna come here? I thought you said you didn't have any family in town.
I don't have any family here, but he's coming over.
So where is he at?
So he's in Roswell.
He's in Roswell? He's coming from Roswell? Okay, yeah, can you step out for me? Can you just step to the back of the vehicle, please?
Are you on the phone with someone or are you trying to call somebody?
No, I'm on the phone with someone.
Who, your brother?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell him to hang on for a little bit so we can talk to you? And
Do I have to?
yes.
I have never been pulled over before in my life.
Okay.
So,
All right, so right now I have reason to believe that you're possibly under the influence of something. More than likely, what I'm getting from you is maybe you're under the influence of alcohol, is what it is.
Is it alcohol, folks? Is it alcohol?
Have you had anything to drink at all? Your eyes are bloodshot. You're stumbling when you get out of the vehicle. You're looking for your bag right next to you on your left side. Want to try back? Can you hang up the phone?
can I leave it there?
Yeah, you can leave it right here on the carpet. Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
You're looking for your bag. It's on your left side, and you're looking in the back seat, trying to see where it's at. So that's where we're at this point. Okay, are you willing to submit to standard field sobriety test?
She denies any alcohol consumption, but as the officer observes her more closely, he notices signs consistent with intoxication. Her eyes are bloodshot, her speech is hesitant, and her movements are unsteady. Realizing the driver might be under the influence, he requests that she exit the vehicle for further assessment.
We're not doing. I'm not speaking to you, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and hang up.
Okay.
No, that's what we're doing.
Even though that's my brother, and
I'm talking to you. He's not here. I know you're nervous, but also there was also a motorcycle right in front of you. He was turning westbound this way. He was right in front of me. We were both turning this way. As soon as he took off and you were going to take that right turn in front of the CVS, you almost hit him. And you failed to yield because he had the green light arrow to turn westbound. Yeah. So you failed to yield on him too. So I was looking at you, looking at your behavior, your driving behavior, not only prior to the construction, there's another infraction that we had there. Okay, so that's why I kept my eye on you and stuff. Are you willing to submit to standard field sobriety test?
No.
You're not?
So I'm very nervous.
Okay, and
I've never been pulled over in my life before.
Okay, and I understand that. Like I said, I'm explaining to you where we're at right now. Based on your driving behavior, the infractions we have at the time, your behavior in the vehicle as we're speaking.
So is she drawing on you, NCR?
NCR is smitten.
He's getting he's getting there. He's getting there.
Smitten. I am not smitten. I do have a heart, even though I act like I do.
Oh, heart. No, that's not how I heard that. Sorry.
Now the one after this is not a brunette, and she's Amish.
Ooh.
Just teasing that for those who are thinking of going elsewhere. Our next video has an Amish woman in a buggy pulled over for DUI. And it's a new one.
Wouldn't that be DUH?
Okay, that gives me enough based on my observation.
How do you fit horse?
Clues I have at this point that you're possibly
horsing under the influence.
Like is what I'm determining
operating
at this
buggy on
point. So that's why I'm making, to ask you if you're
also known as horsing around.
Are you willing to submit to standard field sobriety test?
Can I have a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
If I were to decline, that wouldn't make me automatically a suspect to it, I guess.
So that's the question. It's either you submit to standard field sobriety test or you don't. It's just a question I have for you before we continue with anything else.
I'm just nervous. I have never been pulled over before.
Yeah, we get that. We understand. And we take that into account. Let's speak.
Yeah, we're not trying to, obviously, we're not yelling at you. We're not trying to intimidate you. We're process based on those observing you driving. I mean, it tells me that you're not only because of the infractions that it's almost potentially you almost hit a motorcycle that turned and you failed to yield. You were behind him on his tail the whole time until he turned into the Shell gas station. But it tells me that you're not able to safely drive or operate a motor vehicle. Not just because of the time, but at all on the road. That's, I'm making my observation and the clues you're giving me and the infractions we have at the time, and that's where we're at this point. So, I just have to continue with my investigation, and that's where it's heading. So, like I said, I know you're nervous. We're trying to make this as easy as we can for you, but this is where we're at because obviously I can't let you go back on the road on your way because of your behavior and how you're driving, right? Unsafe driving. So that's the question I had for you. Are you willing to submit to standard field sobriety test?
The driver's anxiety visibly intensifies, and she appears unsure of how to respond. Her attempts to explain her behavior become more scattered, at one point mistakenly looking for her belongings in the wrong parts of the vehicle. Despite repeated denials of alcohol use, the signs of impairment are becoming too apparent to ignore.
You would say no?
I would say I am very nervous about this, and I do not feel that specific time with the motorcycle person didn't really reflect myself as I
Okay.
Sorry, I'm very
No,
cold.
no, I know that's kind of chilly, but I'm hearing you. Everything's recorded. Later on, if you decide to do whatever, request videos or whatever, you definitely can.
And it feels awful because I've never been pulled over, and it's been a very rough night.
And I was hearing you. That's why I was asking you getting a little bit of information to see like what's going on, anything we can help with. You know what I'm saying? But obviously these infractions and you're unable to safely operate a motor vehicle on a public road is really a no-no for us. I mean,
I understand 100%, but I am so sorry to explain that.
Yes, he said it's a no.
Feel fully, in the sense that I could take care of a motorcycle.
I think he's hitting on NCR's one.
I am so sorry, but it was not my intention.
NCR, them's there is fighting words. Are you gonna fight for your girl?
Well, she's technically not my girl.
He's already leaving her at the altar. So sad.
Huh. She's possibly your girl. Until the next one comes in 5 minutes. Let's see, 4 minutes, 3 minutes.
I've been so all over. And I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So what I'm gonna have you do is, can I have you face that way real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have you place your hands behind your back. Okay. You are being placed under arrest for driving under the influence. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, it's just so cold.
And the reason I hung up on your brother, obviously that's why we do it, so no one interferes with our investigation. They're not here. If they were here and they were doing that, they'd probably be placed under arrest as well for doing so. And I don't need someone else answering for you. You're an adult, and that's where we're at right now. Okay.
I'm sorry. I just tried my best to make it the safest I could. I've never been pulled over.
Like I said, later on, at this point, you are under arrest. Okay, we're gonna do some paperwork and stuff like that later on, right? Whatever you decide to do, everything's recorded, everything's right. Your statement, everything like that. So we'll go from that. At this point, we're being placed under arrest. Okay. All right. So I'll have you head this way. 9-5 or something.
She's kind of goffish.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to take your wallet with you?
Yeah.
Okay, your wallet, your phone.
My wallet, my phone.
Okay, and there's no one here in town that could take. Right, you said your brother lives in Roswell.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So.
No friends or anything that can pick your property.
All right. All right. Sounds good. Give me a second, okay?
Bring my opium too.
To address these concerns, the officer initiates a field sobriety test. However, the driver hesitates and begins to question the process, trying to evade the test while nervously glancing around. Calmly but firmly, the officer explains her choices and the legal consequences of refusal.
You will agree to take a test?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you. I'm gonna buckle you in real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go around you this way.
Okay.
Let me do a check with the buckle there.
The 3D portions of this program are sponsored by Pants.
Central 837 Walker.
Sorry. Go ahead. And then you're gonna have a seat for me in this. Actually, come over here. I'm sorry. You can go in this one. And then just have a seat for me right here. And I'm gonna put. You're not gonna get crazy on me, are you? No. Okay. I'd put these, but it's like it really eliminates like your movement. But I'll leave you like that. Okay. Just don't stand up and walk around. Okay. Sounds good.
After considerable reluctance, she finally agrees to the breath test. The encounter concludes with the officer placing the driver under arrest for suspected driving under the influence. She is then escorted to the station for further testing and documentation. Her case is later escalated, leading to charges of reckless driving and DUI, along with an investigation into additional penalties.
But no
And
BAC,
the
of course.
BACs.
What was that video called?
I just killed it. Hold on. I'll put the link in the chat. Teen tries her best to fool cops with her assets.
I'm calling shenanigans on the title alone.
Yep.
What?
Clickbait.
In fact, I
Look,
will put that inside
Either
chat.
Jim censored that part or they were just fibbing.
No, the only thing I censored was the word NIPPLES that was used on the title screen. But this next video does not need censoring at all. Whoops, stay. Because it features...
Assuming you're into horseplay.
Drunk 18-year-old woman arrested. Amish woman arrested for DUI. While operating a horse and buggy.
Amish.
See,
Amish.
if the horse wasn't drunk, then it's not real.
Well, let's see.
Look,
it's a
just
horse
Rumspringa. Let them have fun.
Yep. Usually the horse knows the way home, so.
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
And hey, Sumi.
That means you stop right away.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you keep
Oh,
going.
good portion of the Sioux Army here.
Do you have alcohol in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you all of you step out?
Huh?
All of you step out of the buggy for me.
Okay.
Okay. All of you been drinking tonight?
Okay.
Hello.
A little? How about you?
Those look like puffy
Whose
coats.
buggy is it?
Puffy jacket, puffy jacket.
Not yours, but you were driving it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My horse.
Had you been drinking tonight?
Nope.
No? Okay. Why don't you come over here and I'll test your eyes. If you're lying to me, I'll charge you for something else. So I'll give you a chance again, because I don't have to charge you extra.
I've had a few.
Yeah, I figured. I'm just talking to
But
you.
not
I can
a
smell
lot.
it on all of you. Okay.
Yeah, of course. We've been at a place where there's no.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah.
So is that why you didn't want to stop? Because you had been drinking?
I don't know. I didn't really. I just figured
I'm
to
sure
drive
you
in
couldn't
here.
miss the red and blue lights, right?
Yeah.
You knew I was
We're
behind
Amish. We don't
Yeah.
believe in blue lights.
Okay.
I
What did
don't
you guys drink
understand,
tonight?
G officer.
Beer.
What kind of beer?
English swine.
PBR? How about you?
But like,
Bud Light?
Twisted?
Twisted Tea? Okay. Do you guys have IDs or anything?
Nope. I don't.
No state IDs at all for any of you?
Nope.
We don't believe in it. We're Amish.
How old are all of you?
I'm 17.
17. How old are you?
18.
18.
17.
17.
Oh, underage, drinking and buggying.
You understand you can get OVI in a buggy
Puffy
if
jacket,
you're under the influence of
puffy
alcohol,
jacket.
which is a lot more serious of a charge than just being at a party. Because if you get out in traffic and
Sorry,
you cause an
I didn't
accident,
Gia, last I heard it was being moved till
that's no
April.
good.
What makes the reason we stopped this?
Because they seen you had a cooler in here and you guys just stopped out by the party where there was a bunch of people that ran away. Okay, so it's an investigative stop to see what's going on. Then you guys refuse to stop. That's a problem. And you guys
Sorry
have beer in
about
here,
that.
right?
But we didn't want to stop in the middle of the road.
Okay, well everybody else stops in the road. You pull off to the right, you stop, and my lights stay on behind you. How much a PBR?
Probably about 6.
6 PBR? Regular cans?
Yeah.
6 beers.
So
Yeah.
all of the
Only
P,
say.
a little of the B,
Yeah.
and not
Bud
much of
Light,
the
right?
R.
2 or 3, I don't know.
Lightweights.
2 to 3 Bud Lights. Regular cans.
Yeah.
And Verna. You said you had Twisted, right?
Yeah. 6.
6 Twisted Tea.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you just choose whoever drank less to
This
operate the
sounds
buggy?
like a party in pants.
Well, at least you did that.
Yeah.
Do you know whose house this is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. I just
8500, 453, 440, day checkup.
453. Because the issue is if they don't want you here, you're trespassing being on
Yeah,
their property, right?
I believe it.
You mind if I check what's in the cooler? Is it more alcohol?
Saga chill.
Yeah. Whose cooler is it? Okay. Some more Bud Light. Is that what you were drinking then?
Yeah, that's what I was
These
drinking. I don't know if it's all mine or
Okay.
not.
Is this
I wasn't gonna drink it all. But
PBR you had?
yeah.
And you got more in the back.
No, I don't have none of that.
You sure?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
I'm absolutely.
Party buggy, party
Okay,
buggy.
Are they empty?
Yeah, they're in.
Okay.
I hope they were sharing the horse. Of course.
I asked the horse. He said nay.
The officer
I
was
don't
worried
need a
about
search
the
warrant.
horse looking
You guys are
sad
underage,
and
you
asked the
can't
horse,
possess
"Why the
alcohol."
long face?"
No, it's in here.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys already told me that there was beer in there.
Okay.
There's
Well, I
cans.
guess. Yeah, whatever.
So, and the thing with that, so when an arrest is made, because right now you've already told me you drank, right?
Yeah.
You're 18. You're going to be arrested for consumption of alcohol since you're between the age of 18 and 21. You two are going to have to find a way home, whether that's with me or another deputy or somebody that can pick you up.
Okay.
Okay. So, as
And
of
what,
right
you're
now,
going to tow the horse?
you guys, I mean, you can take a seat in the buggy for now, you two.
No, they'll just put it
Sounds
down
like
right
monster.
on the side of the road.
Naomi, I gotta check your eyes, because if you're
Yeah.
under the influence of alcohol, you're gonna have an OVI.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't care if you two stand out here, but I'm gonna work on doing the field sobriety test with you first,
Okay.
and then we'll get moving with some other things here, okay?
Okay.
I
So-
just can't wait for the tow
I'm gonna
truck
check your eyes
to
here.
get that
I'm gonna
horse
see if
up
we're
on the
looking at the red
flatbed.
Don't be taking off because I already have you identified, so that's. Don't be thinking of that. Alright. So I'm going to have you watch my pen here, okay? Just stand with your feet together just like this, hands on to sides just like that. And you're going to watch this pen here, okay? Do you have any medical problems where it would affect your eyes?
Nope.
Okay.
I have glasses, but I don't have them on right now.
Okay, you see okay with your glasses?
Yeah, I see okay with them. I have a pretty bad left eye, so it's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough to operate the buggy though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have good enough eyes to operate the buggy.
So I'm going to have you watch this.
Yeah.
Follow only with your eyes. Don't move
Okay.
your head back and forth. Just keep your facing
Okay,
straight at me,
I will.
okay?
Eyes.
I'm going to come out just like
eyes.
this, and you're going to watch just as you're doing, okay? That's just a tester. Keep following the pen until I tell you otherwise, okay? Do you remember how long ago it was that you drank?
Yeah, it was a few hours.
Okay.
I'm pretty sober by now. I mean, yeah.
Just keep watching here, okay? Are you able to open your eyes completely for me? There you go. You're squinting a little bit. Okay. I'm not even going to go any further with any tests because I have just the tiniest amount of nystagmus in your eyes, which is what we're looking for in an OVI. It's the involuntary jerking of the eyes when you're following something or like when you're holding out here at max. The eyes will bounce back and forth when you're under the influence of alcohol.
Okay.
I just barely see it, and it's not constant either. So
Okay.
that tells me that you're not over the legal limit, okay? Especially for your stature and
Yeah,
how
I
much you
can't.
drank.
If I'm half
So-
the horse, I can't do that.
Yeah. So I'm not looking for the OVI now. It's just that you have consumed alcohol with your
Yeah.
age. You do have to go to jail for that. We'll have to figure out a ride for these two. Is there anyone you know? Do you have a cell phone?
I have a cell phone, but it's not really anyone I can contact.
Okay.
I mean,
Do you have anything on you, like a vape or lighter or anything like that? That
I have a
shouldn't take you
lighter
to
on me.
jail? Okay. Where's that?
You can have this.
Cigarettes too?
Yeah.
Do you want, because I can't let you have the lighter, obviously, in the back
Yeah.
of the car. Do you want to take this stuff with you? I can take it, or do you want to leave it in the buggy?
Yeah, you can just put it in the buggy.
Okay.
But, yeah, I probably have to go to jail, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's no choice on that.
Do you have an idea what time I can get out, or?
So normally with that, we just get you down there, have paperwork done up.
Mm-hmm.
If we can arrange for a ride, that's good, because we'd rather not just have you walking out in Worcester.
Because I was just thinking, I know I have to go to jail, but yeah, my mom and dad just live over here on Montfort Road.
Okay.
And I was just thinking it would be really good if I could take my horse over there and.
Well, I can't.
I probably have to go in there.
Yeah, I can't let you operate the buggy anymore because.
What if you would drive right behind me?
I can't let you because you have consumed alcohol. You're under the age of 21, so you shouldn't have any alcohol in your system.
Yeah.
And you already told me you're under the influence of alcohol. Checking your eyes, I see that, you do have an nystagmus, but you're not over the legal limit of 0.08, from what I see here.
Mm-hmm.
But you are over the legal limit for your age, which is 0. Right?
Okay, so, what about this case?
So we're going to have to figure that out, what we're going to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
For the meantime, do you have anything else?
I don't have anything else on me except my phone.
Okay. I don't mind if your phone stays in your boot. You just have to make sure we let the jail know when we get there.
Okay, so do I have to get a driver for me tomorrow?
Yeah, you might have to have somebody come pick you up, because that's a long way to make it down there. Do you have anyone you can call that can drive?
Yeah, I have a few people I could call.
Okay.
I mean,
well, I'm gonna
it would be really amazing, like if I could even, I'm gonna have to go to jail, but if you could even drive me home, then I could go.
That's possible. We'll check on that. That way we can let parents know what's going on.
Yeah, I'd rather have that.
I'm gonna have
just sit up there all night.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna have you come to the car with me here.
Yeah. I'm really sorry.
This internet is really struggling tonight.
Okay, they're calling me again.
I'll have you take a.
You okay, Pants?
I think your internet is struggling, I said.
Oh, let me make sure. Are we buffering?
It's just the video is playing really jerkily.
Okay. Just thinking here, and let's see if that takes care of it.
Is that a friend or?
Yeah. Hey T. Ja. Echt så med sin egen kvar bara. Cause niet stuk bara. Yes, cause soon to pull it turn up. Yeah.
I'll be right there.
Okay.
Okay. Are you able to get a hold of anybody to let them know what you've got going on, or do you need to stop by here?
I told all my friends.
All your friends? Okay.
But she's not gonna go by my parents' house tonight.
Okay. Alright. Let's go through the field sobriety tests all the way through, because you are under 21 and the legal limit for you is, of course, 0. So I'm going to go ahead and go through all of that with you just to go through it, okay? So I'm going to step back and go through that. I'm actually going to cut my lights off too so they're not bothering me.
So if he's already decided to arrest you, there's absolutely no point in submitting to these.
Copy. I got on foot smearing test, okay. Stand over here where it's flat, okay. I'm gonna have you on this line right here. You're gonna start just like this on this line, okay? So you can face towards the house just like that. So I'm going to explain the test for you. I'll have you get in a starting position. What you're going to do, once I instruct you to do so, I'm going to demonstrate first and I'll show you what to do, okay? So you're going to put your left foot on that line, take your right foot.
I'm still thinking this is a future wife for NCR.
Just like I'm doing there. You can go ahead and do that now.
She seems nice.
And then make sure your hands down at your sides.
I'm going to say,
and then when you begin.
What? She's like 6 foot tall. She's blonde. And
she's underage.
What? A year or two and you're fine.
I think she's a little too compliant for him.
Well, think of all the things he could teach her about Pokemon and goth and electricity.
Battery powered or otherwise.
That's right. So I think it's an opportunity, NCR. She is a blank slate other than the drinking. She knows how to drink.
That is true.
She wolfed down 6 beers in like 2 hours. So you may have to get a fund created just to keep up with that.
She's a lightweight compared to me.
Okay. Well, you can teach her.
Stay in this position until I tell you otherwise, and tell you to begin, okay? When I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, counting out loud. 1, 2, 3. I'm just taking 3 to demonstrate. You're going to go up to 9. You're going to take a series of small steps just like this, and then get back on the line to go back, counting your steps out loud. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9, okay? So when you're doing the test, make sure that you're looking down at your feet, keeping hands down at your sides, and counting your steps out loud, okay? Keeping your steps heel to toe the whole time.
1.
So those 217, I gotta figure out a ride for them.
Alright. You get anything from me or see if I can bring up some more?
Unless you can see if you can get them a ride. Since I gotta take her 9, I'll go ahead and turn around.
Then do 9 more.
Yep, 9 more back.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good night, Gia.
Good night, Gia. Suck it.
Okay. So next one's going to be the one leg stand test. I have you right there, just facing me. That way I can see you.
You know, she's wearing an Amish miniskirt there.
So same thing.
You
start
can
in
see
position,
her
feet
ankles.
together, hands down to your sides. When I tell you to begin, just stay in that position until I tell you otherwise, okay? When I tell you to begin the test, you're going to raise your foot 6 inches off the ground, just like this. Keep the foot parallel to the ground, which means, just like this to the ground, okay? Straight across. As you're looking down, you're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003 until I tell you to stop, okay? So make sure when you're doing this test, you keep looking down at your feet, keep your hands at your sides the whole time. Keep that foot 6 inches off the ground and parallel to the ground until I tell you to stop. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you get the timer. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
You can begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022.
Whenever you get a chance, can you try to keep one again? I just advise them
Okay.
what's going on here.
You can stop.
Clear.
Who's driving the buggy?
Alice.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
She's 18. She's, you had 2, 3 Bud Light, right? Is
Yeah.
that right? Okay. The rest of them had 6 Twisted Tea and the other had 6 PBR.
I can put these together the right one, I guess, these two.
Okay. Yeah, I've got their address and stuff, which I can send you a picture of, or if you want to get a picture of it.
Okay, what about the Virgin Lady?
So, they are, the one on the left is Esther, the one on the right over there is Verbo.
You can probably leave the horse and buggy here.
You said you know the people here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really good there, but yeah.
Okay. Might run past her parents' house if you're good with that, because it's very close to here. You said it's...
Yeah, it's just up here to the right, and
Yours
first place on
is-
the left.
Okay.
See if they can come and get it.
Yeah, and just to let them know what's going on with her, because I'd like to take her up to the jail.
Take her in the post, get a test, and then try with the OVI.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, there's no way you could drive me home tonight.
I probably won't be able
paid
to.
you, I mean-
No, you can't pay me. That's you can't pay me to do anything like that. So I'm gonna have to get you moving that way.
She's
We're gonna do a
bribing?
breathalyzer test too.
Bribery?
State Patrol, if you'll agree to do that.
It's something we have to do.
Yeah, it's something we gotta get done, because if you don't do a breathalyzer, I have to do a blood test on you, and that would mean we forcibly take blood from you, which is a lot worse. So get you on a little back inside. I personally don't. That's going to be hopefully when we stop by your parents' house and get something like that figured out. The jail might be able to hold you for a little while.
Yeah, but what time do you think they get coming?
I mean, with how you are right now, somebody's going to have to pick you up. And you're not super intoxicated, but you've had more than you should have, obviously, at your age. You can't have it. So we'll get there when we get there, okay? Because it's going to take a little time to get this on you.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the Ohio BMV 2255 form. It doesn't really apply to you since you don't have a license or anything. Probably not going to have one anytime, right? Okay, so we'll be going over this section up here, okay? So I got to read that to you. Just follow along. You are now.
That's right. Don't forget to hit the like button. Like, share, and subscribe.
Or a combination of them. If you refuse to take any chemical tests required by law, your Ohio driving privileges will be suspended immediately, and you will have to pay a fee to have the privileges reinstated. If you take a chemical test, you may have an independent chemical test taken at your own expense.
I don't think you have to be licensed to drive the horse and buggy, but they have to read it to her anyway, just so she acknowledges.
But I mean, they
form.
talk about driving privileges. Can they even suspend horse privileges?
I don't believe they can. I don't know if that's qualifies.
Kind of ridiculous.
Yes. And turn up your mic just a tiny bit, please.
It's on automatic, and I'm far away because I'm being pinned down by a cat.
Oh, what a wonderful sweetie girl. She's a sweetie girl.
Alright. You gotta go sign quick. Yep.
Now, is that an actual cat pants or is that a furry cat?
Yeah, is it like a little person dressed up as a furry, or is it an actual cat?
And
do we really want to know?
Standard cat distribution system.
You sure you don't want 10 more? Because I can just round up the ones outside. You can go full cat person.
I used to think of myself as an old cat lady, and then I learned about Jim.
And you'll never have to wear clothes because 10 cats can keep you warm.
I believe it.
And you can knit your own clothes out of the fur you pick up off
Yes.
the living floor.
Pants is cat pants. Make your cat look sassy and fancy.
You should actually do a commercial for that.
I'll talk to Anthony and see if we can do it. But Lucy is getting her own special commercial.
What's that? What's she getting?
So this
Lucy
thing's just
in the
warming
sky
up right
with
now.
diamonds
Take
photo
about
shoot.
25 more seconds here.
The LSD photo shoot.
We're gonna get a BAC on a freaking Amish girl?
Yes.
Alright, so once we do this test,
With Gothic Sparrow says .235.
We're going to do 2 rounds of having to blow into this machine for It's about 8 to 10 seconds. You're
I'm going
as hard as you can, as a long, steady breath as you can.
0.12.
I'm going with the standard 0.215.
Pants.
I think she's young and healthy and has already metabolized most of it. She's down around 0.05.
Epiphanies disagrees. She says 0.200. Mrs. Tom says 0.10. Valen says 0.169. Sue Bear says 0.124.
You said 69.
Okay. It's going to create a tone when you're blowing.
Well, Becca will go 0.177
throughout the whole time. Okay. Man, another unit. We're down southern part of the county. For
Rodent's at 0.002. Lisa's at 0.199. Sue Bear's at 0.124.
How'd you get that?
Oh.
I went driving past and one of the girls covered their face when I went by.
If these were baseball averages, this would be the worst team ever.
Right.
Lisa's in at 0.199.
Yeah.
But you guys got to remember, you got to run all potential dating
aspects
candidates for Lisa.
Lisa, this girl is 18. She's Amish and was driving a buggy allegedly drunk. And she's taller than NCR.
Well, I don't know that's really allegedly. She admitted she'd been drinking.
And they didn't pull the horse and buggy over to the side immediately, so that counted as like fleeing and looting.
Suspicious activity. Plus, Lisa, she's blonde. Facebook Karen says 0.08. She's blonde and not his
blonde.
And not his normal brunette.
Just by using on foot.
I don't care about looks. Looks is fake.
I don't know. Happens all the time. We get those calls all the time.
Yeah, I figured. I just told when if I get called out to that, get prepared.
Yeah.
Start running.
There's always a lot of kids. Okay. So same thing. Once you're ready, take a deep breath in, and then you're going to blow into this machine. And I'll count down from about 10. Go ahead. You got to keep this tone going.
Blow like you've never blown before.
Blowing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep going if you can. Alright, let's go.
Lisa, you're not helping.
And if you could just sign this right here. It's not an admission of guilt. It just says that I read you the information on the back of this page.
No, it's putting an Amish woman is a lot of work.
To read. So if you could just sign on that line there.
Just like courting a Mennonite. Fuck the name run.
Hey, Victoria B.
Okay. You and I run on this. I'm going to be finished up. So same thing as last time. Alright, go ahead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep going, keep going. Alright.
Intoxilizer. Fun at parties.
Alright, so your result was 0.087.
0.087.
Over 21 is 0.08. So obviously for you that's a little different because you're under 21 and you can't consume anything at all.
So she's legally
The
drunk.
result there, like I said, that's higher than the legal limit for you and for someone over 21. We'll get moving on down to the jail and get the process moving.
He was charged with operating a vehicle while impaired, having a prohibited breath alcohol concentration over 0.08, underage consumption of alcohol, and Facebook Karen wins.
Alright, thanks again.
He wins a fabulous pair of fancy cat pants, giving a fancy feline a fancy rear.
2 days later, at her initial court appearance, she waived her right to an attorney and pled guilty to all 3 charges.
Ooh. And
She's guilty.
Karen, you win a bag of hair off of Jim's floor.
There you go. I can send that to you right now. She was fined $800 plus court costs, ordered to attend a 3-day driver's intervention program, and
that'll be
perform
fun.
50 hours of community service.
Attend a driving class. Even though you don't have a license, you've never been behind the wheel of a car and never intend to.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and hop in back to work. Don't forget your phones there, so I'll let you knock it down there.
Well, I can send you Roddy hair then.
I know Victoria. He is a special case. Part 2 will be coming out tomorrow, by the way.
Well, folks, we're at the end of another program. I need to get to bed. I've got to reformat this computer sometime tomorrow or the next day, and I'm still backing things up. Yay. So let's go around the panel and let's get some final thoughts, and we're going to go to Rose first. Rose, what do you think?
Stop trying to get my child to eat Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Taco Bell. We were in sync for the last one.
I know.
It's always romantic when that happens.
NCR, what do you have to say?
Why are you guys trying to find me a love connection with all these fucked up people?
Wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow when we have, let's see, which one will I pick for tomorrow first? Tomorrow, the terrifying change from nice to nightmare. This one has been sent in 10 times now, including by Mr. Pope Phil here.
Yes.
So,
excuse me.
The terrifying change.
Why did that kitty have a naked pants on it?
Oh, that scared her away.
There you go. And finally, Pope Phil, your final closing thoughts for the night.
They make laxatives to help you with your backed upness.
And on that note,
you put the laxatives where?
This is suppository.
Grandma, go towards the light. The light, Grandma. The light.
What are they feeding you?
Take it, pants.
Throwing an alligator at a McDonald's burger will help get you breathing in the summer. All these forms living in my time.
Good night, everybody. Don't forget to tip the waitress.